I'm doing a getting married young. This was a video that's been suggested by more than one person. So I decided, I wanted to do it. And I felt like it was a really good topic because I got pregnant as soon as I was going into my second semester of college. So with that being said, let's get straight into this video. And by the way, I also write down everything I do. So you're gonna see me looking down because I wrote 4 questions down that I'm gonna ask myself and I'm gonna answer to you guys. And I just wrote those questions down because I wanted to kind of keep like a guideline for what I was talking about. And I get off track a lot when I'm talking, so I wanted to stay on topic and like keep the video kind of short, not really too long, because sometimes I talk so much in the videos. When I'm with me talking, I'll be talking for like a good 20 minutes, so I want to try to like speed it up a little bit. So the first question: how do you feel being married? Okay, so when I say that, I'm meaning like being married young. And I really don't have a feeling about being married young. Like, I don't feel like, it's a bad thing. Because, a lot of people nowadays, they feel like, oh, when you get married in your 20s, like, especially your early 20s, like you pretty much, just came from your teens. And actually, I actually got married in my teens, honestly, though. But I'm not a teenager anymore. What are you doing? I'm sorry. She's sitting behind me if y'all didn't know. And she's like, I don't know, playing with my clothes and stuff. Like, leave me alone. I'm trying to record. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm being unprofessional right now. Let me straighten up. Let me straighten up. Give me a second, y'all. I'm trying to remember what I was just going to say. I don't remember. That's why she need to get out. She messing me up, y'all. But anyways, like, I really don't have a feeling about like, being married young. Like, I enjoy being married. Like, and I'm actually enjoying marrying young versus me marrying when I'm in my 30s, or, like some people, they literally spend a relationship like 5-10 years just dating, and like boyfriend and girlfriend, don't even propose, and they're in the relationship for 5 to 10 years. I don't really feel like it's necessary, regardless of your age, how long you be with the person before you propose, before you get married. As long as you know that you love that person, that's honestly the only thing that matters when it comes to like, how do you really feel? Like, I enjoy being married, and then on top of that, I'm with somebody I know that I love. I'm with somebody I know I want to spend the rest of my life with. So honestly, like, how a person should feel, because some people be asking me like, how do I feel being young? So I felt like, that was a good question. Like, I enjoy being married. Like, just because I'm young, I don't even act young. I never really did. I never really hung around people that was in my age bracket. I always hung out with people 2 and 3 or 4 years older than me. So I don't act my age. I just turned 21 in September of last month. I don't act my age. I have my own house. I mortgage my own house. Ain't no little stuff around here. It's grown ups time. It's grown up time. It's time for us to grow up. So with me growing up, I was growing up when I was in high school. So now that I'm married, why is everybody shocked? Don't get me wrong. The age be like, oh, she's 19. Oh my God. Well, she's 18. Oh my God. Like, everybody that's 18 don't act like they're 18. They already act like they're about 25. So number 2, how do you know when you found the one? I honestly say, Pepe, mommy is talking to her people. You need to stop. Let mommy talk. Okay? All right? Ain't no hey. They ain't trying to talk to you. The girl's something else for y'all. She's telling everybody hey. Okay, you don't gotta say it no more, mommy. You said it already. But I honestly feel like it's when a person sweep you off your feet. that person shows you no bad intentions towards you. You just know for a fact that like they got your back no matter what. When you find that person, you know you have the one. All those signs that you see is gonna be there. And that's literally what I had when I found Robert. Like all those signs, everything he did was so different from everybody else. Everything that he said, it sounded the same as them, but his actions showed different from what the other guys was giving. You know what I mean? So that's let me know I do want to spend the rest of my life with him. I do want to have a child with him. You know what I'm saying? Like all that stuff comes into play. And bad signs come too. You know when those bad signs come. When you second guess something, that's that bad sign telling you may need to be removing yourself from the situation. Now I don't second guess anything. As soon as it comes to my head as a negative thought, it must really be a negative thought, and that's God telling me something. You know what I mean? Number 3, do people judge you being married? All the freaking time. It really bugged me my first year of being married. I'm going on 2 years now, and we counting, baby. And we counting, baby. If he like it, then he should have put a ring on it. I mean, I was doing my let's work in the chill. But like, people are always judging us being married young. Like, and it's crazy because of the simple fact that like, why are you hating? Maybe my relationship might actually work out. Just because all those other ones didn't, don't mean you need to be trying to be Captain Save somebody. I already signed the papers. Only thing you should be saying is, hey, lower your voice. Only thing you should be saying is, congratulations, you're married. I'm happy for you guys. How do you feel with the change? Being married. You know, like, why does everybody have to have negative thoughts as soon as they find out I'm married young? Well, how old are you? I know what you're getting at. Leave it where it's at. Just tell me thank you and let it be that. Some people be like, they get to asking so many tedious questions, but you're being nosy for the wrong reasons. I can see if you had a positive vibe about the situation and you asking. And sometimes people have a positive vibe and they still mean you wrong. That's why I be bagging up. And then, you know, like, I'm not the mean person where I be like, that's none of your business. I'll tell you some questions, but then some stuff I'll, you know, not really beat around the bush, but, you know, like, I'm not going to directly tell you everything, but I'm going to give you the information that you're looking for. But you're not going to get all the tea that you think that I'm finna spill to you. Because, you know, a person that asks you something, but they really want you to stretch it and tell them everything. Baby, you fooling with the right one, boo. You fooling with the right one. But I'm just going to say, I'm tired of the foolishness. I'm married. I'm 2 years in. Some people get divorced in their first year. I love my husband. Everything that we do, we talk about it. If we have bad problems, we talk about it. So with that being said, he ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. Don't expect it to happen. And, you know, all those things that y'all have seen on social media where young couples get together, they divorce, or bad things happen, or they just unhappy, that's not us. We loving ourselves. We loving on each other. Find somebody else to pick on. Thank you. Number 4 is being married. She fell in the tub. That's what you get. Come from over there. Tell her hey. Say hi. Hey. I gotta comb my hair, y'all. We're going on a lunch date with Daddy after this video. Okay, no ma'am, do not get in that tub. Don't play over here. Bad still. Okay, so number 4 is being married young stressful. Don't get me wrong, at times it can really be challenging, but that's only because we're both elevating in life. We're both learning what we like. We're both learning what really wasn't for us. You know, like, we're young. So with us being young, you want some water? Here. There you go. Slow down, you eat your teeth. This is metal. Good. Give that to mom. Mama, water. So I drink all mommy water. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. It's my water. Girl, y'all. Robert gave this. Bought this for me. It is lovely. It keep your water cold for at least up to 12 hours, I promise you. You even gotta have ice in there. Just put cold water in there straight from out the refrigerator. That, like, been sitting in the water, like, shut out the water bottle, put it in there, it's gonna stay cold. I know max at least a good 6 hours, because, like, that's how long I keep the water in there. I never tried, like, a full 12 hours and then drink it. Well, I have, like, from overnight, and it'll still be cold the next morning. But that thing, this water insulated, baby, go get you one. Let's finish this video off because she doing the most. But at times, it can be challenging. And it's only because of the fact that when you look at it, we are growing up. We just, pretty much left high school. Sometimes it takes people 5 to 10 years to really find themselves. And we're finding what we were called on the earth to be. Like, I'm evaluating my life right now, seeing what needs to be removed for me to elevate and what just simply don't need to be in my life, what needs to be in my life. And that's the same thing with Robert. So during that time frame, we're changing as people. And some people can't handle the change of a person. They feel like, oh, they changing on me. Or maybe they're changing for the better. And that's what we're going through or whatever right now. Like, we're changing for the better. But we have to learn to cope with the new change. And that's pretty much what we do. We cope with the new change that we're both bringing to the table as we growing up and, building our life together. So that's the only reason why it can be challenging because, when a person is changing, you have to deal with the change. But I still love my husband regardless of, when he may have a backslide or something and his change may relapse, because some people, they'll procrastinate on changing and they'll backslide, and I'm one of them. But at the same time, I'm elevating so high and so quick that it's so crazy that, like, things that I used to like, I hate it. And that's starting to become the same thing with Robert. So as we're elevating, it can be challenging. But never do I feel like it's stressful. Don't get me wrong, things can be stressful at times, but I don't really feel like it's stress. I just feel like it's just a challenge that I need to overcome. You know what I mean? Like, you have to look at it a positive way. Don't look at things always being negative. Because when you're being negative, you're really just being a pessimistic person. So I just wanted to talk about that. And I did write a pointer down. Okay, yeah. And I just want to let y'all know, there's nothing wrong with being married young. If you with somebody right now, dudes, and you feel like she the one, why you feel like you have to wait till y'all 27 to finally do it? Or you gotta wait till y'all almost 30 and y'all been together for 6, 10 years, 7 years dating, just relationship wise. Then y'all finally propose. Why do you feel like you need that much time? When you, in your heart, you know that that's the one. And that's kind of the same thing with females. Females, they were waiting for you to do it. But at the same time, they're not showing you the actions to make you want to do it. It's certain things dudes look for when they're, pick the one. But when you're in a committed relationship for 4 to 5 years, you obviously know what you want. So what's the hold up? There's nothing wrong with being married young. I'm doing it and I'm living it into existence. And I'm gonna be 20 years from now, I'm probably making a video telling you guys, it's my 22nd anniversary. Bye, you guys. See you in another video.